Hi everybody, and welcome back to another screencast of Total OS Today. Well, before I begin the topic of Zorin OS, just a few announcements I would like to make. I wanted to take this opportunity to wish everybody, every father out there, a very happy Father's Day. I had a very nice weekend here, and happy Father's Day to you and your family here in the States, and I guess all over the world. The second announcement I would like to make is that I will probably be doing another Tosscast podcast, number 2, possibly sometime in July with my good friend from Australia, Infinitely Galactic. If you haven't already checked out his channel, please do. He has a very nice, short but sweet review, not a review, but a comparison of Linux versus Windows, specifically Zorin OS versus Windows 7. I thought it was very well done, and more than likely, if and when we do the second podcast, the desktop wars, or the operating system wars per se, of Zorin versus Windows or Linux versus Windows will probably be the topic of discussion in Tosscast number 2. The last announcement I wanted to make before we talk about Zorin is I finally bought my very first Apple product. It is Apple iPhone 3G. I use Sprint, and the iPhone is not compatible with the Sprint network, so I really saw no reason to buy a new Apple iPhone. I bought a used one mainly to use it for the Wi-Fi and for the music for the iPod application on the iPhone itself. It is my very first Apple product. I've been playing with it for a while now, and I will be doing a review, I guess, or just talk about it and what I think of the Apple iPhone. Now, I realize that the Apple iPhone has been out, iPhone 4 has been out, and the Apple iPhone 5 is coming out probably at the end of summer. But then again, I do not use AT&T or the GSM network. I use Sprint. I did promise a few viewers I would one day do a review of Apple operating systems, such as a MacBook or a desktop or something similar. When the day comes that I ever become partnership, I was thinking about reapplying next month, but it doesn't look like I really have enough subscribers yet. The subscriber base is growing. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed, but at this time it doesn't look like it's going to happen, at least not this summer. I am not in any kind of a rush, but when if and when I do apply for partnership, I can hopefully reinvest some of the money back into the channel and handle some more requests, such as doing a review of Apple products, operating systems, computers, sometime in the future, as I like to say. Alright, enough of the announcements. Let's talk about Zorin OS. If you haven't already checked the Zorin OS website, the Zorin OS 5 gaming and multimedia editions have been released. Now, I will not read the whole thing. These are the premium editions that you can buy for approximately what is it, €7 or 10 euros if you want an actual physical disc or a DVD disc. Let's see, the second thing they have on their news channel here on Zorin OS is Zorin OS not recognizing other operating systems at boot bug fix. Apparently there is it says here there is a rare issue with Zorin OS 5 that after installation it fails to recognize any other operating systems that you may have on your computer and doesn't list them in the boot up menu, which is the grub. And it has a fix here. So if you are experiencing any kind of this issue, please follow these instructions. Thank you, Zorin for posting this fix. And the Zorin OS 5 Core and Ultimate were released June 5th. Okay, Zorin. Up until a year and a half, 2 years ago, Zorin OS was basically oblivious to almost everybody except me. And I kept mentioning and pushing Zorin, or pushing Windows users to at least try Zorin and at least some of you, if not most of you, seem to like Zorin as your favorite Linux-based alternative to Windows. Now, right now, Zorin is number 23 on DistroWatch, moving up with a bullet. What a bullet is a phrase that they use usually on the music charts when a particular song is moving quickly up the chart or the list. And in this case, Zorin is moving up, and right now they are at 23. Now, don't be surprised if they can hit the top 10 by the end of the year, or maybe even number 1. Yes, I am somewhat predicting that Zorin may one day hit number 1 as the most popular Linux-based operating system. We shall see. Now, I know some of you have been using Zorin. Let me know what you think. For me, it's working pretty good so far. Again, I enjoy using Zorin. Linux Mint, my number 2 choice, and number 3, I am beginning to like more and more Ubuntu with Unity. Alright, I think that's it for this screencast. Thank you always for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. I promise I will let you guys know when I have a firm schedule to do the Tosscast podcast number 2 with Infinitely Galactic. There is a bit of a time zone challenge. I believe he is about 14 hours ahead of me, but we sent each other a personal message, and we will be doing a second one. It looks like July. If we can do it sooner, great. If not, just look for it sometime in July. If you have any suggestions of what we should talk about, any comments, please feel free to drop me a comment, and we'll go from there. Alright, thank you for watching, everyone. Again, happy Father's Day, and as always, I will catch you sometime in the future.